Core essence of Yinwood. First, let's talk about its most fundamental virtue. Yimu governs nurturing, like ivy that wraps gently around a wall or grass that carpets the earth. Yinwood people have a natural instinct to support and nourish those around them. If you're by their side, you'll always feel understood and cared for. They'll go out of their way to ease others' burdens with subtle kindness, making them incredibly comforting companions. As the gentle counterpart of Youngwood, Yimu is most vividly symbolized by a delicate creeping plant. It has soft vitality and an innate ability to adapt, finding its way even in the narrowest gaps. At the same time, its tenacious roots allow it to bounce back from any damage. In daily life, it corresponds to things like vines, flowers, grass, and crafts. It is associated with the southeast direction and the late spring season. Personality traits. Contradictions within softness. From various perspectives, Yinwood people have distinct contrasting traits. Gentle versus emotionally fragile. They carry themselves with grace and speak softly, but their feelings are easily shaken, like grass in a storm. They can be swayed by criticism or bad news and even lash out unexpectedly. Resilient versus dependent on external support. They can survive the heaviest pressures and spring back to life. Yet they rely on others' attention and validation to feel secure. Without it, they quickly lose confidence and sink into depression. Quick-witted versus superficial in thinking. They have sharp minds and articulate speech, able to see problems from multiple angles, but they often overlook details, leading to short-term improvisations rather than deep, lasting solutions. Team-oriented versus manipulative. They're excellent at networking and building connections, thriving in collaborative environments. Yet, they sometimes use their communication skills to get others to do their bidding, a trait that can cross into manipulation if not kept in check. Creative versus indecisive in long-term plans. They're quick to generate new ideas and adapt to change, but their insecurity makes them struggle with long-term decisions. They often make wrong calls or delay choices, relying on others' opinions to move forward. Life and work performance. Thriving with a little light. In the workplace, they prefer stimulating roles and hate stagnation, making them well-suited for leadership, analysis, law, or creative fields. Their contributions are often subtle. Like ivy that strengthens a wall, they support others while achieving their own goals. However, they need constant reassurance from bosses and colleagues to fully develop their ideas, and often switch jobs to find something more rewarding. As managers, they're approachable and care about their team's well-being, but need to balance kindness with firmness to avoid losing respect. In relationships, they're natural teachers and guides, eager to show others the right way, but they can be overly competitive in conversations and pushy with their opinions, and their need to win verbal fights can put others off. They pursue connections actively, but may struggle with vulnerability. In daily life, they love beauty and quality. Art, fashion, and fine things bring them joy. Like plants that need water and light, they feel rejuvenated when surrounded by people who value them. They also have a tendency toward high-risk gambling or impulsive spending, often lacking long-term financial planning.